Hi, I'm Dave Wurzel, and you're watching PHTV4 Spotlight. Today's Spotlight is on the theater program at Allen B. Shepard High School in Palos Heights. They recently had their spring musical. We got a chance to meet some of the cast members and talk about theater in general and their experiences with it. We're very fortunate. On my left, I've got the co-directors for the play, Sarah Carlson and Brianna Taylor. Thank you very much for being here. And then on my right, Atia and Kayla and a couple of the cast members in that. And we're going to talk about your theater experience and the roles you played. Before we do that, Sarah, Brianna, can you tell us about yourselves as teachers or what you do and what subject you're in at Shepard?
Sure. I teach English. I've been in the district about 15 years, and I actually have a theatrical background. So I have a BFA in musical theater, so this is something that is near and dear to my heart to be participating in this.
So I'm going off script only because you opened the door for me. So you've got of all the roles you've played, what was your favorite role to have played?
Oh, Audrey, Little Shop of Horrors. Hands down, my all-time favorite.
A fun play, right?
Yeah.
All right. Brianna, how about you? What do you do at Shepard?
I am the choir teacher here at Shepard. I've been doing music for my entire life, but it's my fourth year teaching, my first year here at Shepard, so I'm excited, glad to have a co-director for our first big high school production. But yeah, I've been doing theater and shows all my life, and I'm excited and just really grateful to have had the experience and opportunity this year.
All right, only because you're the choir. You opened another door here. I'm going to have to ask you. So when you're in your classroom, the end of the day, you grade papers, but you start to sing to yourself. What song are you singing at that point?
Oh man, song. See, that's the hard question because you never that's the thing. You never ask a singer what their favorite song is because we never know. It's whatever it is in the moment. In the moment, I would say Best Part by Daniel Caesar and Her. I teach guitar at Shepard, so I've been working with a student teaching her how to play that song on guitar, and so that's what ends up happening. I stop grading and then end up plucking around on the guitar and singing that.
I know, I like, especially the in the moment, and it's got to change all the time, right? New great stuff come up. I'm tempted, I'm not going to, because it is Spotlight to ask you to sing, but you don't have to do that right now. But I could tell you a little. All right, okay. All right. And then, ladies, if we could talk about, so the musical was Spelling Bee, right? Can you tell us what roles you played?
I played Mitchie Mahoney, she was the comfort counselor. So she basically, like, when the kids got eliminated, gave them juice boxes and things like that. So.
Sounds like a fun role. How about, like, what were challenges for you in playing that role?
Since my character, like, didn't have as many lines as the others, I had to, like, figure out how to act but not, like, take shine away from the other characters. So that was difficult.
I was going to say project a character without becoming bigger than that character or the presence of the others. Kayla, how about you? What role did you have?
I played Olive Ostrovsky. I was a contestant in the musical.
All right. And how about for you? What was it like playing that role? What challenges did you have playing it?
I loved playing Olive. It was one of my favorite roles that I've ever played through high school. Some of the challenges was I just staying in the character, being on stage, and even if you're not doing something in the moment, you're still reacting. So giving that reaction to what's happening on the stage instead of like being in the spotlight or doing a specific part.
Okay. I think it still sounds like fun, especially this version of it, right? Good, good. How about, Spelling Bee, how did you end up choosing that production?
Yeah, sure. So, so it's the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee. It's really funny, quirky show. And we wanted to go with something that was a little bit of a smaller ensemble cast because this was the first time we were working together and collaborating on a show here at Shepard. And personally, we both really like it. It's a very fun show, and we were able to feature some kids who weren't necessarily like featured before, and it was just a really fun opportunity for us just to showcase these kids, these wonderful kids that we have. And it's just got a lot of heart, and it's so funny, and it's just a great show all around.
It sounds like, and I'm going to add, it sounds like a fun thing to do. You threw a word in there. I'm going to make Brianna jump on this one. You described it as fun, but quirky also. So you've got quirky musical. You know, I'm going to ask, how did the kids do this year performing it, and what kind of challenges did you face in pulling off that type of production with a high school, cast?
Yeah. They did an absolute fantastic job. I mean, I think everyone who came to see the show said that it was cast perfectly and that the students just really surprised them. I mean, some of our students, one of our main leads who wins the spelling bee, he's a sophomore, and so people were just like, we weren't expecting that out of him. And so I think some of the challenges as far as on the directing side was getting them to stay in some of that quirkiness. There's the student in particular who was the sophomore. His character has a mucus disorder, and so he has to talk as if he's constantly congested. And so kind of staying on him and being like, "You sound like you're from New York. You need to sound like you're congested," right? So like just continuing to press him and do that sort of thing. There was another student who her character has a lisp and she doesn't have a lisp naturally. So training her to sort of stay in that moment and stay in that character and just all of those little wonky things. And the students are playing, they're high schoolers playing elementary school students in the show. And so getting them to channel their little kid energy a little bit instead of being such serious high schoolers and, you know, just getting them to have fun and let loose. Were probably some of the biggest hurdles to climb, but still fun.
No, it sounds like a lot of fun, and I get it. You're begging again for another question here. Maybe you can make Sarah do this one. What does a mucusy thing sound like?
Yeah, you're the mucus lady.
Oh, God, I don't know if I want that title, but I mean, what does that sound?
Sounds like you have a really bad cold all the time.
Wow, that was awesome. Holy cow. You should perform, right?
Hey, yeah, there we go.
All right, how about, let's turn away from the play for just a second. Let me ask, what else do you do in school? Are you like in any other clubs, sports activities?
I'm in show choir and Triumph, so those are my two.
What's Triumph?
Triumph is the National Honors Music Society, so basically like we all like audition to be a part of the singers in the school, basically.
So I guess I should ask Tia what you're singing to in the moment, huh? Do you have a song now?
Ooh.
I'll be back. You can wrestle with that one for a second. Kayla, how about, do you do any other sports clubs or activities here?
Same as Atia, I'm in show choir or Nova and Triumph, but I'm also in French Honor Society.
Okay, so you both have a lot going on. It looks like you're working on a song title still. How about favorite subject in school?
Choir.
Choir. Good answer. I don't know if that's a surprise, right?
Favorite subject is choir and French.
Okay, both excellent. Obviously, music is in your soul. How about, you're a junior, right? No, you're a senior. You're the junior. All right, so you have a little bit of time, but are you thinking of post-high school yet? Like what might happen next?
I want to go to college for musical theater, so I'm thinking about different colleges and where I want to go. Also doing like different summer programs to get ready for that.
Okay, so performance is still out there for you. Good luck. Kayla?
Next year I'm going to go to Olivet Nazarene University, and I'm going to major in elementary education.
All right, teacher, congratulations. All right, good luck with a wonderful career. And then final question for all of your final questions. The first one would be favorite all-time play or musical. What would it be?
Okay, Little Shop of Horrors. It's honestly my all-time favorite. I love the music and I love the story, and it's hilarious and it gives me a lot of joy.
Almost the grown-up version of Spelling Bee, funny and quirky.
Yeah, exactly.
Rihanna, how about you?
Into the Woods, the play, the Broadway play, not the movie, the play.
What about Into the Woods?
Oh, I just love The Witch so much. I got to play The Witch in high school. It was my senior year role, and that's what I really fell in love and kind of went down the rabbit hole with it a little bit. But Into the Woods, I just absolutely love the dichotomy of all of the different fairy tales coming together. There's that little bit of familiarity that the audience has with the characters, but not necessarily where Stephen Sondheim takes it. And the music is so challenging, and the music is just so all-encompassing. I love it. It's a great show, head to toe.
Sounds like it's checking a lot of boxes, a lot of different areas. Atia, how about you? Favorite play or musical?
Mine's is Hamilton. I love Hamilton.
What about Hamilton did you like?
The music. It was different, and then like instead of singing, they were like rapping sometimes, and it was just really great.
All right, Kayla.
My favorite musical at the moment, because it always changes, is Hairspray. I love Tracy Turnblad. I love all the music and just the upbeat tunes of it. I love the part.
I like the way they both lit up talking about their musical. All right, and then you get the call, all right? I know you're busy teaching, but you get the call. Broadway needs you. You get to play any role, play or musical. What would it be?
Oh gosh. Well, we were actually just talking about this. As I get older, right? I actually would love to play the mother in Ragtime. That show, that musical, is just really, really beautiful. And Marin Mazzie starred on Broadway playing that role, and she's kind of an idol to me. So I would love to play the mother in Ragtime.
All right, my fingers are crossed. I hope the call comes.
For me, it would be the lead in Ragtime, Sarah. But to not steal this Sarah's shine, I would probably say my second would be Celie in Color Purple. It's such a moving show. It's a very important piece of literature to the African American community, and the show is just phenomenal. The music is phenomenal. It's a powerful story to tell.
Very powerful story. All right, again, I hope you get the call. All right. Ladies, how about for you? So the call may still be coming out there for you, right? That's part of your path. How about you, Tia? What would you like to play?
I would play Angelica from Hamilton.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
How come? What do you like about that role?
I just feel like her songs are really great, and then like she's kind of not like going by the norms of the time. Like she's kind of like on her own path, kind of. So.
All right, well, good luck, and you have some time to pursue that one. How about Kayla? How about you?
For a musical, it would be Tracy from Hairspray. But if it was a play, I would like what is it? Eurydice. I love the play that we put on was just amazing to be like I wasn't in it, but I saw it, and just to be, I forgot the main lead, but I loved her part.
Okay. Well, hopefully you get a chance. Maybe between being an elementary ed teacher and some theater, you can sneak it in there somewhere. All right. Well, ladies, thank you very much for coming, and good luck. I almost don't want to ask. I know are you thinking already about next year what the musical is? You don't have to say. I know you've got some titles in mind. A title in mind. All right. All right. So it's out there to you. Something, work on them, okay? And then good luck pursuing the elementary ed. Thank you for coming in this morning. Good luck with the theater crew.
Thank you.
I'm Dave Worsley, and you've been watching PHTV4 Spotlight. Today's Spotlight has been on the theater program at Allen B. Shepard High School. Thank you for watching.